tips and tricks video, we're going to be talking about baked meals, how we go from freezer to oven and to your table. Now with baked meals, I highly recommend that you thaw this completely. And yes, depending on the meal, sometimes some of our recipes are really thick in the tray, like it fills up the entire tray. It's like a pasta bake of some kind. It will take 2 to maybe 3 days for that to thaw completely in your refrigerator. I recommend thawing completely so that it bakes properly. Now there are some ways that you can quick thaw. You can nest your tray into a larger tray or baking pan with a little water underneath, and you can quick thaw just like you thaw your turkey in the sink if it's not ready for Thanksgiving morning. You can quick thaw with water in your fridge as well if you don't want it to take, if you don't have 2 or 3 days until you want to cook that. Now if you are cooking it from even just partially frozen, you're going to want to cover the dish, even if it says to bake uncovered. You're going to want to cover it, add 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes of bake time, and then bake it either uncovered or covered as recommended by the recipe for that particular dish. But again, I recommend thawing it completely so you don't have to play that game of how much time do I need to add. We want to have dinner at 6, but I didn't start this until 5:15. Now it's going to be 7 and my kids are going to be freaking out and starving. You don't want to play that game, which I totally understand. You want to make sure to pull it out in advance, maybe at the beginning of the week, pull it out Sunday so it'll be ready for Tuesday or Wednesday. Just make sure that you have enough time built into your afternoon, evening schedule so that it's ready for dinner on time. And one other quick tip I wanted to share about some of our baking recipes. Our ravioli bakes are to die for, first of all, but you're going to want to make sure to note that you will be adding in some hot water around the edge of the dish for all of those particular recipes. So we're freezing the ravioli, either fresh or frozen, with some other sort of topping, and you're going to want to add that cup of hot water right before you bake it so that the ravioli has enough liquid to soak up so that it can swell and be nice and soft for you when it's finished baking. So that's it for the tips and tricks for the baked or oven type meals. If you want to check out the other videos that we have here on the page for other types of cooking methods, you'll learn some things about freezer cooking and how to get meals from freezer onto your table with ease.